Breaking news out of Medina County, a two-vehicle crash sent 3 people to the hospital. We know Life Flight had to be called in for at least one of the victims. At this point, we do not know their conditions. The crash closed down part of State Route 94 south of State Route 18, but we just learned it has just reopened. We'll bring you any updates as we get them. New at 6, we're following a developing story after a police officer was injured. Valley View police tell us that an on-duty officer was hurt in a motorcycle crash. It happened when an SUV collided with the police motorcycle on Rockside and Canal Roads. Crews took the officer to the Metro Medical Center. His injuries are not life-threatening. No charges announced yet, and the crash remains under investigation. 2 people were injured after a car crashed into a store. It happened at the Exchange store on Detroit Avenue in Lakewood this afternoon. Police say 2 cars got into an accident which sent one of them into the store. We know that crews took 2 people to the hospital, but we do not know their conditions. Police have not told us if anyone has been charged. 4 people were busted for a meth lab in Portage County, and 2 of the suspects are teenagers. Brimfield police stopped a vehicle last night, and a canine officer found meth and chemicals to make more in the car. That traffic stop then led officers to a meth lab in a duplex on Talmadge Road. Officers arrested 2 men on drug charges, including providing meth to teenage girls. In a story you saw first on Newschannel 5 at 11, a well-known high school says it's cooperating with a rape investigation after one student claims he was assaulted by another student. A 15-year-old boy from St. Ignatius High School claims another 15-year-old forced him to take part in a sex act against his will in a school bathroom. The accuser came forward about a month after the attack and told a teacher. Authorities were then alerted. Now, St. Ignatius released a statement saying, in part, the care and safety of our students is a top priority at St. Ignatius. We encourage students to approach an adult to report any behavior that concerns them. All right, now we're going to turn to your weekend weather. Meteorologist Trent McGill shows us how it's shaping up outside. Trent.
Yeah, lots of sunshine now. We started out today and it was cloudy and a little foggy this morning. All in all, temperatures have warmed up. We touched 70 degrees across most of northeast Ohio. Now we do have a few high clouds that'll filter into our sky overnight tonight, and that'll help us hold on to a little bit of the heat, so it's not going to get quite as chilly. We could even see a little bit of fog out there by early tomorrow morning, but I have my eye on this warm front. Could give us a few showers likely once we get into your Sunday afternoon, just along that warm front. Again, a mainly dry day tomorrow with warmer air behind it, but Monday, this rain will likely push in through here early next week, early into your work week, and stick around for a couple days. We'll talk all about that full forecast and let you know all about this rain chances. We need the rain, but we don't need the thunder and lightning that comes with it, especially the hail. We'll talk about it. That's expected.
All right, my friend, thank you very much. Local efforts to help victims of the deadly tornadoes in Oklahoma are getting renewed. Employees from D'Angelo's Roofing are raising donations again. Once the first tornado struck, D'Angelo's teamed up with local businesses and a church in the Northeast Ohio area. They drove down a delivery of supplies and mattresses, but that second series of tornadoes last weekend destroyed some of the area where the donations were dropped off. So now they are planning a second trip.
They really need us down there. That's just plain and simple. You know, it's nothing like around here that ever happened, so nobody around here would understand, you know, to the extreme of what these people are going through right now. You know, we just have to do it.
Donations can be dropped off at Royal Redeemer Church in North Worthington for the next 2 weeks. Hundreds of people hit the road to raise money for good causes. Today was the 10th annual Dean DePiro charity 5K run and 2K fun walk in Parma. Dean DePiro was the former mayor of Parma. Newschannel 5's John Cossack and his wife Stacy Frey of Fox 8 were the MCs for the event. The run not only raises money for the Parma Hospital Foundation, but this year proceeds also go to the Cleveland Courage Fund, which helps the captive women rescued from a house on Seymour Avenue. You know the names: Amanda Berry, Gina DeJesus, and Michelle Knight.
When that happened, the committee got together and felt like, you know, we want to do something for the local community here, but also the Cleveland Courage Fund has touched all of us so much. We wanted to be involved in that and help out those young women.
The past 10 years, the charity run has raised more than $60,000 for local charity. Today, thousands of people took part in some fun events that connected Cleveland. People lined the streets of Wade Oval in Cleveland's University Circle neighborhood for the annual Parade the Circle event. They got to watch lots of colorful floats, puppets, dancers, and musicians parade down the street. So folks say they just loved it.
They have so much cultural stuff going on, and kids get to see things from different countries and the way everybody celebrates as a people.
This is the 24th year for the Parade the Circle, and it's thrown by the Cleveland Museum of Arts. At the same time, another celebration was underway on the west side. The party in Gordon Square took place on the Detroit Shoreway in Cleveland. Dozens of businesses took part in the event, and people could enjoy art, food, music, performances, and interactive exhibits.
It's also great for neighbors to come out and get to know each other, and for neighbors to have a free opportunity to have entertainment and explore the arts as well.
There was also a trolley service that made it easy for people to travel back and forth between both events so they could enjoy the party in Gordon Square and Parade the Circle. Now coming up, deadly rampage, what we're learning about the man who killed his family, set a house on fire before shooting up a campus, leaving 5 people dead. Snooping controversy, why the government keeps track of every time you use your phone and why President Obama changed his stance. And Mandela hospitalized, the latest on the condition of South Africa's former president.